Hello! Today we're gonna edit a photo that I took actually from the plane. I really like the photo, I like how it goes with my new preset, which will also be available in April. So yeah, let's edit! The first thing what I'll do is I'll apply Santa Monica preset. Whenever you get a new photo and you're not sure what direction to go, you can just play a little bit with the temperature and the difference is huge. In this video specifically, what I wanted to show you is how much actually the brushes when it comes to editing help, because they can make your image look completely different, and I think that's so cool. So the first thing that we'll do is actually we'll pick linear gradient and we'll do that. I'll put up the brightness a little bit and the texture. You don't want to go like overboard with the texture, but I think it's cool because, for example, in this case specifically, even if there's a lot more texture, you can't really like tell it's fake. It just looks like it's really sharp. And I'll play also with the clarity quite a bit. So I like that. Maybe put the brightness a little bit more, a bit of contrast. I'll put the tint a bit more to the green. So the next thing that we can do here is create a new mask, select the sky. We basically let the Lightroom do its job. You wait one moment, have a sip of beer. What beer is this? Camden? Okay, it's a beer, so it's good. Do I need to say that this video is not made for kids now? Alcohol consumption? Okay, so what I'll do with the sky is I'll actually dehaze it a bit, like that, so it's a bit more like sharp, which I really like. And then I'll put the blues down a bit more. I like that. And then the whites up, so the sky can like pop a little bit. And then the texture, we want to play a bit with the texture. We want it to be sharp. It's from the airplane. By the way, these are the settings if anyone's wondering. The next thing that is really important here, we have LA here, looks fucking sick. I'll play with radial gradient. I want this to like really stand out in the photo, so I'll make it quite a bit brighter, but of course we need to make sure that it also looks really sharp. So we'll play with the texture and put the brightness up, and then what I'll do is I'll duplicate this mask, I'll invert it, and I'll put the exposure down. I fuck with that. I think that's cool. It creates like a really nice look. So this is what we have so far. I think it's really nice. I'll also play just a bit more with the temperature. I want to make it just a bit more like orange. Then as you can see, we have like these really nice details here. And what we could do with those is actually again put the radial filter, make it a bit bigger, and then we'll put up the brightness and the texture. Let's go. Okay, so a very important thing when you're like playing around with the settings and what can really change the look of your photos is color grading. As you can see, my shadows are turned more towards the yellow. In this case, what I want to do is I want to make it just a bit more orange. So I'll put, as you can see, I'll put this a bit more towards the orange, and I will put the opacity down. To be fair, sharpening, it's at 40. I think that's automatically at 40, so I never really touch it. And I also don't really play with noise reduction. Enable profile corrections. I do it sometimes. It makes a little bit of the difference. If you do it, fine. If you don't, fine too. And then calibration. Calibration is something that can literally make or break your image. In this case, I really want to keep it that way because basically this is how the preset looks like. So I don't want to really touch it too much because I really like the look. This is what we have so far. As you can see, we created like five masks. If you want to see how it looks like without a mask and with masks, it's completely different, and I think it looks sick. My advice is use masks because it really helps you control what do you want to be in the focus more. For example, here we have LA and I really want it to be in focus, so I made it just a bit more brighter, and other things I inverted the mask and I made it a bit more darker. And yeah, that's the image. I really like it. As you can see, this is the before and after. Someone's calling me on FaceTime, or did I just press FaceTime? I just opened FaceTime by accident. Oops. Anyway, this is the before and after image. As you can see it on the screen. It was edited, as I said again, with my preset, which is going to be available next month. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week.